Hey everybody, it's Paula from Craftables again this week. This week we're going to show you how to make our coffee group card, which is a Christmas at Night shaker box card. This is the card here, and I'll show you, this is the things that you'll get into your kit. So I'll just put these aside and we'll get on and start showing you how to put your card together. Okay, so to start off with, we'll just start making the little wreath here, and to do that you've got a circle in your kit there, and you'll have a couple of these dark ones and a couple of these light coloured leaves, and what I want you to do is I want you to cut them so that you're cutting off each of the little branches there. So you would do that with all of your leaves and all of your branches, and I've got some here that I've prepared before. So with your art glitter glue, with the little fine nozzle, I want you to put a little bit of glue just around a tiny part on your circle there, and with the dark green leaf you're going to place that around the circle. So you put another little bit of glue just at the bottom there, and now you would put a light green leaf on there so that it gives you a little bit of variation of the colour. So you just keep doing that until you get right around to the very end, so you go light, dark, light, dark. So just follow your circle around until you meet up to the other end there. So I've done this one earlier. Now for the little berries on your card there, I've just used 3 little red brads, and what I've done is I've cut off the little legs at the back and then I've pushed them down to make them a lot flatter. And for that I've used the 450 quick drying adhesive. Now this one's really good for the heavier objects when you try and put those onto your cards. This art glitter glue is much better just for papers. So I'm just going to put some glue onto the wreath. And then I'm just going to pop these little brads on. So it looks like that we've got the berries on there. Oops. Just like that. So there's your wreath done. Right, now we're going to do your window. Now for the window, I've used a black pen to draw the line of the lights on there, and I've actually used these Nuvo crystal drops here. They come in a lot of different colours, but I've just chosen the green, the blue, the yellow and the red there to do the lights with. Now if you don't have any of these, you can buy them from the shop or on our website. But if you don't have anything like that, you can just use markers to make little dots for the lights. So to start off with, we're just going to get a black pen, and we're just going to draw our string for our lights over the top of our window there. So I've started off with the green here. So if you do use liquid pearls or this Nuvo, you just do it straight up and down so you've got little blobs. So if you do it onto the side like this, you're going to end up with a little peak on it, which you don't want. So straight up and down. And then I'm going to put some blue on there. Oops, I don't want that to happen. And you go around that with the rest of your colours. So put that aside. This is one I've finished a bit earlier, so we've got all the colours on there now. Now to put your shaker box card together, you're going to flip that over, and you've got 2 pieces of acetate in your kit. You're just going to place one acetate on the front, straight onto the window, and also in your kit you will have some of this strip foam tape. So it's some long strips, and you just peel them off and it's that foam tape there. So we're just going to pop that on. Now what you want to do is capture the acetate and the card, and you want to put that foam tape right over both, and that's going to hold your acetate onto your window there. So we're just going to cut that down. Now when you come to put the rest of it around your window, make sure that you butt it right up against that last piece that you put on, because otherwise your snow is going to fall out of your window there. Do that around all 4 sides. go, we've got all 4 sides done there. Now before you start putting your flower soft in there, which is this stuff here, we're going to take off that top layer of tape, because if we take that off when we've got the flower soft in there, it can bounce around and stick to your tape there. So we're going to take that off first. Now you'll have a little packet of flower soft in your kit, so you're just going to pop that straight into your window there. You don't need too much, but we do want to flatten that out because we're actually going to put another piece of acetate over the top and we don't want it all bunching in one place. So this second piece of acetate you're going to put straight over the top there, and that's going to give you your little shaker box there. Now because this is now covered over with acetate, you are going to need to put a bit of tape on there to stick it down to your card. So I've got the 3mm tape here, which is perfect for this. I'm just going to pop it right around the outside of that window just to make it sticky to stick onto the card. So this has already been embossed for you because I didn't know if anyone had these colours that they could use. So what we need to do now is put our window slightly up to the top and in the centre, because we need a bit of room down the bottom here for our centre. So that's your shaker box card done, and the static will lessen the more that it moves around, so it will move around a lot better than that. So now we're just going to take our Christmas wreath and put a bit of glue on either side. Just going to pop that at the bottom of our window. So now you will have in your kit a sentiment that says Merry Christmas. You're going to cut right around the outside of that, and you're just going to bend it a little bit in the middle there because we want it to look a little bit 3D. And then you're just going to use a bit of the foam strips that you've got, and you're going to put that on either side. And then when you come to put it down, you're just going to squeeze it together a little bit to give it that little bit of dimension and stick it down. So that's most of it done. Now to get that look of a shining star there, we're just going to put a bit of white marker on there. So we're just going to do little dots of circles with the white marker. And then just for while we wait for that to dry, we're just going to use a cotton bud and some of the old chalk that we used to have a long time ago that we never use anymore. So we're just going to get a little bit of colour on there. You can use just normal everyday chalk as well. So I'm just going to put a little bit of chalk onto the cotton bud. And now I'm just going to go around the outside of my circles, my little dots that I've done. And that's going to make it look like our stars are shining and got a bit of an aura around them. There we go, so that now looks like they've got a little bit of shine to them. Right, with all that finished, you can now put tape right around the outside of your card, and you can pop that onto your white A5 card, and then your card is all finished. And there you have a nice, quick and different type of Christmas card. Thanks for watching, and next week we'll be back with our next week's coffee group card. Bye!